So this is a live recording of my classes as an improvisation class at Franz Liszt Academy of Budapest. I started this class to involve students more with improvisation. Improvisation is very important because you need to be able to create melodies, you need to be able to understand the chord progression, and even if you don't improvise, but you just play an actual piece of Chopin, Bach, Beethoven, Brahms, anything, you will have a deeper understanding of harmony and melodic developments, what's really going on the piece, so you can own the piece on a deeper level. And of course, everybody loves improvising, so that's why I'm selecting classical pieces and giving the tools of improvisation for the students. So this is like a reference class. That's how we work, that's how we do this. So I will introduce the students. Please introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Sakura Konagata. I came from Japan.
Hello, my name is Miyuki Murata. I'm from Japan.
Hello, my name is Fan Xuanrong. I come from China.
Very talented students, and we are going to work now on a Bach piece, C minor preludium from Wohltemperiertes Klavier first book. Why is it important? Because it has a very steady left hand, so it gives you a lot of opportunity to build up improvisation. It doesn't change, it just brings you like an ostinato, very, very steady left hand, so you can improvise. Also, it has a very good chord progression, so using chord tones for improvisation, also very, very easy with this piece. And we also have a method. As a first step, we always sight read. So we play the piece to understand what the chord progression and the melodic development and everything is going about. So as a first step, we will just improvise the first part of the piece where we arrive to E flat major. This is the first 5 lines in this sheet music. So let's see. Very nice. Let's see the same thing. Thank you. Thank you very much. And I like to have more students to sight read, because the more times you hear the piece, the more you are familiar with the chord progression. So later on you will be easier. It's going to be easier for you to improvise. So it doesn't matter if we have like 5 students, 6 students, and everybody plays first sight reads, because we can get familiar with the piece more and more. So we continue doing the sight reading. Thank you. Thank you. This piece works in many different tempos. So let's see what's going on. So as a second step, after after sight reading the piece, we start checking what's going on harmonically, chord progression wise. For Bach, there is a very usual concept. He introduces us the tonality, the key, usually using the tonic, subdominant, dominant. And that's what's exactly happening here in the first 4 measures. First 4 subdominant, dominant. So we have the 1, 4, 5, 1 instead. I mean, not instead, but a little bit twisted way, because we have the C pedal all the way. Which also very popular at Bach's work. The third measure, when we have the, it can be understood 2 ways. It can be a 5th degree dominant with a flat 9, or it can be understood as a 7th degree diminished chord, which is also very popular and very usual with Bach's works. And after that, also it happens many times that he modulates to the dominant key, with usually the 2nd degree dominant, and we go towards G minor. That's what's happening here. If we continue the piece, it's like the 6th degree, and now the secondary dominant, which can be understood as a 5 dominant in G minor, and we are in G minor, but we don't establish, because we continue this sequence. This is like a C dominant going towards F minor. We arrive towards F minor, then we continue with the B flat dominant that goes to E flat major. Do we continue going, or we stay in E flat major? Let's see. This is the 4th grade, 5 dominant, and we established E flat major. That's why we stopped here. We have a tonic, subdominant, dominant in E flat major, and we have established the modulation. So we ended up in E flat major. That's also, if you check other Bach pieces like the E minor Wohltemperiertes Klavier or other pieces, this kind of structure, chord progression structure, harmonical structure, happens very often. Now let's see. First step towards improvisation is chord tones. It's very easy because it helps the student to select the right notes for improvisation. Chord tones means C minor, C, E flat, G, F minor, F, A flat, C, G dominant, G, B, D, F, and C minor. So if you really just focus on using these chord tones, you already have a tool to start your improvisation journey towards. Very important here, we have a notorious left hand. That is a little difficult because we need to bring this rhythm, the right notes, and very importantly, that's usually the biggest problem as the first step, the time signature. because we are focusing on the right hand, and it takes too much focus. Sometimes we don't keep the time signature. Some students sometimes do 3/4 or 5/4. They come with the second measure too early. So it's very important. First step, very much attention on the left hand. Make sure you keep the 4/4 time signature, write the rhythm, and just play chord tones as much as you are comfortable with, not more. Like this way you have enough attention for the left hand, and you have comfortable creating melodies in the right hand. Just for now, let's just see the first 4 measures to start the improvisation with. This is a shorter part, it's easier to focus. So the first 4 measures, tonic, subdominant, dominant, tonic, as improvisation. Let's try. Thank you. She used some passing tones, which is absolutely allowed, because of course she is in this class for a year. So it's very hard when you know more and more and more. It's very hard just to stick with chord tones. So these kind of passing notes, like it's almost like a scale, but we don't look at it as a scale. We look always as chord tones, structure, and passing tones. It's easier. If you think about scales, you have too many notes in your head, and it's harder to find which is the right note. If you always have the structural development of chord tones, and you have the passing tones, you will end up playing a scale, but you will think about it differently, and it's going to be easier to improvise. Like I also used passing tones, but I'm very, very clear about which are the most important notes, the chord tones, the pillar tones, and then I can like go between or among these pillar tones with the passing tones. But I always have to think about chord tones to have a successful first step. Let's see another try. See the first 4 measures. Beautiful, very nice melody. So the whole goal of improvisation is melody, and it was very nice melody, making all the right notes, and I could feel the focus on the chord tones and having the secondary focus on passing tones. Let's try this. Please stay for a little bit. Here we could observe a little bit of glitch with the 4/4, because she made beautiful melody, but if the melody takes too much attention, sometimes the 4/4, the time signature can get a little problem. Let's try the whole thing again. You can try a little slower, and let's see, make sure the 4/4 exists, goes. Thank you very much. Beautiful job. That was the goal, exactly. So the more control you have, the more attention, the more freedom you have, because then you can create more and more melodies while the stable parts are still solid. Exactly. Very nice job, all of you. So as I said, we continue with the sixth degree in C minor, and then we have the modulation, and then go towards G minor, and again the dominant chord of C towards F minor, dominant chord of B flat, and E flat major, and we will stay in E flat major for a while, and until the end of this section. So now we will continue. We will start from the beginning, going all the way up to here with the same technique. Very simple, very focused on the chord tones right hand and very stable left hand. Let's see improvisation. Very nice, beautiful job. As we heard, focused on chord tones, and just because we have chord tones mostly doesn't mean we cannot create beautiful melodies. We can. Even if we don't have just a few tools, we can still create beautiful melodies as she did, and very nice and very stable left hand. Let's try the same thing, and let's try from the beginning. Very beautiful, thank you. Again, mostly chord tones, little pressing tones, but very nice. You can feel the melodic development, what we call when you have a couple of notes, but you start shaping it into a melody, and then you continue that melody, just like speaking. One thing, the second chord is a fourth chord, but it's very important. It can be with the sixth. In jazz we would call it an F minor sixth, but in classical music we can call it the second inversion of the second chord, which is also subdominant. So when you improvise, definitely you can use the D because it's part of the chord. So you can think about it as a fourth chord, or you can think about it as a second inversion of the second chord in C minor. I'm talking about the second measure. That means it makes the D note legit to use here. So let's see another try. measures here to establish the but yeah, let's see. No problem. It was beautiful. Yes, we will do it next time. But I really like your concept of improvisation. Very nice with the chords in the right hand. Very good idea. And very nice, very stable left hand. Very important. Thank you. So this is the point where it's definitely not need to rush. We could say like, okay, we are done with this part of the piece, so let's see the next part. But this is not what improvisation is about. Improvisation is about freedom and familiarity and comfort. And to get that, you need to play the same section over and over and over and again. So ideally, we could play this part for the next even hour, because the more you play it, the more ideas, the more security, the more stableness you get, and then you can play more and more for improvisation. And this is our main goal. So that's why we are not going to rush. We are going to give more and more opportunities with the same section. If you have a 60-minute lesson and you just do this much and over and over and over with the students and continue the next step to the next class. Now, since everybody is comfortable with the chord progression, there is another very important part of making the creative process of improvisation better. Let's see, when you play this, we have the upper structure of the scale of melody, this. Of course, the lower structure is the same, but how do you go upper? Or we have three options, of course. If we think about scales, the melodic minor scale, the harmonic minor scale, or the natural minor scale as well. Since in the left hand, in the chord, we don't have any reference to this, you can use all three. Or. So you can use all of the three variations for this. The next one, of course, is F minor, nothing special. Here, F, of course, or you can use, of course, these variations, because again, we just have these. So we can use or we can use these, or even the Dorian scale as well. Dorian scale you can use. The next one, of course, we have these, or the dominant with the flat 9. Here, of course, you can use I would just say you can use the C minor melodic harmonic minor scale, because this one have the notes actually we need here. The next one, and this is very important, the 6th degree, and the next one here. Always think one measure ahead. That means when we have this dominant, we already think towards G minor. So we have the G minor scale, all chord tones. We are in G minor. Same thing with the C dominant, we're thinking towards F minor. We are in F minor. We are thinking towards the next chord to E flat major. And we are arriving to E flat major. And we are staying in E flat major. So sometimes, not even sometimes, always good to think ahead one measure. This way you are always know what notes you can use and what notes can you go towards. And have the right notes. So not just be on the actual measure what you play, but always think ahead. And this way you can lead the melody and arriving to the chord tone of the next measure. It's also very important. as a next thing, again, we could practice this now for for a couple of times, but let's move on to the next step, is playing together. It's very, very important because this way you really follow the chord progression. What does it mean? We have two piano, so with two students, we can do that. One student is bringing the left hand, and he or she starts with the first measure, and each student is playing one measure. Like first student, next, first again, and so forth. So they are doing this musical conversation. Very much fun, very useful, and this is the most popular of the whole improvisation class. Everybody loves this the most. So that's what we are going to do now. Please, guys. Who would like to play the left hand?
Yes.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna come here, and let's see. Thank you very much. It's a lot of fun. It's like a little chamber music. You play music together, you have to pay attention to each other, and you give ideas to each other. Once somebody plays a melody, you can take that melody over, develop it to more, to give back. So it's really, really like a conversation in music. Thank you very much, guys. I can do it with you, if you don't mind, please. Do you mind if I play the left, or you would like to play the left?
You can play the left.
Okay, okay. So I will start first measure, and you come with the second. Thank you very much. Very, very nice job. Let's see one more try on this. If you can, yes,
Okay.
yes, yeah. nice big freedom. I could feel the freedom. I could feel the nice melodies. Beautiful job. Thank you very much. And we can try another one. Would you like to play left?
Yes.
Or okay, let's try this. Yeah. You can even start because thinking is yeah. And keep that's the most important thing, to keep going. So you will bring the left hand, you play, and you keep, and then I play, but you still play the left hand, and then you play, but you still play the left hand. So you play the left hand all the way, but every other measure you play only. I played every second measure.
Yes.
That's right. Thank you. Thank you very much. So as you see, that was a nutshell about what we do here. Of course, we do this for 2 semesters, so it's not this fast. The level they are on is really developed since September, and now it is May. So it's not possible to do this in one lesson, but this is really just an essence of what we are doing. I think it's very useful, because most classical musicians have the problem that they don't have much developed improvisational skills, and they don't really listen the music and understand the musical structure, the harmonic structure. They can play fantastically, but they can own the piece, they can enjoy the piece, even if they don't improvise, as I said in the beginning, on a much deeper level, if they know this thing. And of course, if they improvise, this is a huge step. They can do jazz, they can do any kind of music, because once you know the concept of improvisation, you can play any kind of music. So it's just a win-win situation, and that's what I would like. This is the reference I would like to give to all the universities and all the music departments, because it's a very important thing. I would like to thank you for the students. Fantastic job, beautiful music, and thank you very much.